Hi kids. I'm wondering if you have a lot of questions about what's been going on lately. First, we had this virus that was making a lot of people sick really fast. So suddenly you can't go to the school or to the park. There's no more kids' corner or friends club, and you can't even go to your grandma's house. And then there was a terrible sin that happened to a man that you have never met, in a city that probably most of you have never been to, and now lots of people are angry about it. So angry that they're marching in the streets where normally cars drive, and they're carrying signs, and some are kneeling down on the ground, and everyone seems really, really upset. Sometimes kids get caught up in the emotions that the adults around them feel and show, without really understanding why people are sad, or mad, or afraid. And sometimes kids and adults feel like nobody is in control, and the people who are in charge can't be trusted. But I want to assure you right now that God is in control, and you can always trust in Him. The terrible sin that happened was a man was killed. And we know that God says to murder or to kill someone is wrong. It's a sin. A policeman hurt a man so badly that he died. Now, police are people that everyone should be able to trust and count on. The police are here to help us, to protect us, and to keep us safe. But police are people, just like you and just like me, and sometimes people do good things. And sometimes people do bad things. And sometimes people do really, really bad things. The reason people are so upset about this man that died is because he was a black man. This man was hated and treated badly simply because of the color of his skin. And when that happens, it's called racism. For a long time in our country, African Americans have been hurt by the things that people say about them and to them, by the things that people do to them just because they are black. When somebody picks on you over and over and over again, it is so hard to not want to fight back. It's so hard to not be mean to them. It's so hard to just stand there and take it. But then sometimes other friends or teachers or adults see that you're being picked on and they stick up for you. They tell that bully to back down. They take your side and they offer to help you. Now lots of kids get picked on all the time, but this time it's your turn to have somebody help you. That's what's happening right now in our country. People are saying that Black Lives Matter. You've probably seen it on signs or heard people saying it. What that means is I see that black people are being bullied and picked on. I see that black people are being hurt, and I want to do my part to help stop it. So adults and teens and even some kids make a sign and peacefully march down a street and show everyone that they care about African Americans and want to be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Now, does that mean Hispanic people don't matter? Or white people or Asian people? No, not at all. It means that black people are hurting and afraid and upset, so we should try to understand how they feel. So what are kids supposed to do? Well, just like you gave up going to school to keep your friends healthy, and you stopped going to your grandparents so they wouldn't get really, really sick because of the virus, you can help stop people who are racist, who hate, or leave out, or treat other people badly because of the color of their skin. But wait, Miss Kandi, how can I do that? I'm just a kid. Well, I think kids are the best ones to help stop racism. Kids know what it feels like to be left out or treated differently just because some people think they're too young. You are never too young to do what God tells you to do. And God is telling all of us to love others and to treat them equally. to forgive people who hurt us, to honor people and love them more than we honor and love ourselves. It's like that song that we sing. So do to others as you would have them do to you. It's just like that. Kids can be a great example of what it means to care about others, to be kind and loving and forgiving. Jesus loves us and he forgives us, and he wants us to love others in the same way. Is that always easy to do? No. But what does God promise every time he asks us to do something hard? Yes, that he is there with us, helping us all the time. So even though the world might sometimes feel scary and out of control, I want you to remember that God is in control. You can count on him, and he loves you so much, and so do I. So I am praying for you, my kids, to find ways to do what is right.